A lot of people are trying to eat healthier in the new year, and in today's Cooking Corner, our friend Heather Berryhill is going to show us how to do an easy and delicious sheet pan chicken shawarma.
Hi, Heather Berryhill here. Welcome back to my home kitchen. Okay, it's a new year and it's time to get healthy. I have a sheet pan dinner that is loaded with protein. You're gonna love this one, so let's get in the kitchen and get cooking. So the first thing we're gonna do, I've got some chicken thighs in this bowl that I've just kind of cubed. I like chicken thighs better. You can use chicken breast for this, but the thighs really make it juicy. The first thing we're gonna do is take, a couple good heaping tablespoons of some Greek yogurt. Now for a few generous squeezes of some really good organic tomato paste. Drizzling over, lots of olive oil, a heavy pinch of salt, lots of fresh cracked black pepper, cumin, oregano, a little bit of cinnamon, some sweet paprika, adding in the zest and juice of 1 lemon. I like it super garlicky, so I'm putting a whole head of garlic into my little chopper here. I'm gonna mince it up really fine and add it to the bowl. Time to give this a mix. I've laid some parchment paper down. I'm gonna go ahead and start taking that chicken. You don't wanna overcrowd this, just kind of spread it out on the pan. And we're gonna put it in the oven and let it cook with some onions and some lemon wedges. It's gonna be delicious. I've got a couple of red onions here. I'm just gonna cut them into some pretty thin wedges and sprinkle those throughout the chicken on the sheet pan. Giving everything a really good drizzle with some olive oil. And I'm just gonna sprinkle on some ground sumac over the top. Into a preheated 400-degree oven for 30 to 40 minutes. I've got my fancy little chopper here. I'm just gonna put some Persian cucumbers down in the bottom, give those a mince. I don't want to mince those too fine because we've still got some chopping to do. Now I've got this gorgeous head of fresh dill. I'm gonna take, just about the tops off there. Place that down into my chopper and give it a chop. I'm gonna put all of that into a mixing bowl. Adding a shallot to my chopper. Adding that shallot to the mix. Adding in a generous pinch of salt and lots of fresh cracked black pepper. Adding in the zest and juice of 1 lemon. Very last thing, I'm gonna put about a cup of Greek yogurt. I'm gonna give all of this a mix. I've got some jasmine rice in this bowl. I'm gonna take my chicken and my onions, go ahead and pile all those right alongside that rice. I'm gonna take this yogurt dill sauce, put that right next door. I've got a few pieces of naan bread I'm gonna add to the bowl. And now for a couple of lemon slices. 1 little drizzle of olive oil all over everything. And then I'm gonna add just a sprinkle of sumac to the top. So there you have it, a high protein dish to get your new year started off just right. For more recipes like this, follow me on Instagram at JustMe, Heather B.
Yep, I'll be adding that one to my weeknight dinner menu. Well, you can find this recipe and plenty more just like it right now by visiting newson6.com/recipes.